It's that time again, folks. Scene Daily is here to showcase the gaming highlights from 15 October 2023. The game Slow Living with Princess is a simulation adventure that follows Red, a former member of the heroine's party, now settled in the frontier land of Zoltan. Managing an apothecary, players must cultivate relationships with the former Tsundia princess and Red's sister, the heroine, while striving to expand the store. Gather materials, create medicines and food, complete quests, and deepen bonds with characters to uncover the story's intriguing narrative set against the backdrop of the Demon Lord's invasion. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game has potential with additional illustrations. However, it lacks depth in various game elements like farming and fishing, leading to tedious grinding and waiting times. While it attempts to evoke the spirit of games like Resetia, it falls short, disappointing players. Despite this, there's hope for improvement with future updates based on player feedback. Some players express initial skepticism, but find themselves pleasantly surprised by the addictive gameplay and enjoyable storyline. Others praise the game's resemblances to Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley, highlighting the abundant content and the challenge of managing resources. The intricate skill system and the engaging relationship-building mechanics receive positive feedback. However, there are notable drawbacks, including the lack of voice acting and limited illustrations, which some find disappointing. Players express the need for a dedicated map button and more frequent monster response. Despite these shortcomings, many players express enthusiasm for the game's potential and look forward to future content updates. The game Gunwell VR is a gun sandbox simulator shooter VR game that offers an immersive experience. Players can build any gun imaginable, design physics systems, and protect their castle from medieval enemies using modern weapons. Additionally, they can practice in the world's first 4K VR sniper shooting range, all at a fully interactive VR environment. Gunworld VR aims to provide a highly realistic shooting experience by calibrating each gun to its exact physical dimensions, ensuring that every shot and recoil feels authentic. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game lacks polish and has numerous issues. They appreciate the extensive weapon and attachment choices, but find the physics inconsistent and the UI unappealing. The game's environments are considered unattractive, and the AI is considered to be lacking. Multiplayer is reportedly inactive, and the tutorial is deemed insufficient. While some appreciate the interactive weapon system, many find it difficult to handle. Despite its potential, the execution is deemed subpar, leading to a significant number of negative reviews in comparisons to the superior H3 VR. The game SquadBlast is a free-to-play multiplayer run and gun shooter set in a dystopian 2042. With a diverse roster of heroes and various essential multiplayer modes, players experience deep class-based combat in a 2D world. Featuring a wide array of weapons and easy-to-master controls, SquadBlast promises an exciting blend of fast-paced action and strategic gameplay across multiple platforms. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game is enjoyable, with a learning curve for competitive players to develop their skills. Movement is crucial for faster travel and dodging enemy attacks. Understanding the mechanics and weaknesses of each fighter allows for diverse strategies, especially in team play. The game boasts a supportive community and attentive developers who value player feedback. Community tournaments with substantial prize pools, including Steam gift cards up to $500, add to the appeal. Additional contests, such as replay and AR competitions, encourage engagement. However, the player base remains relatively small, leading to frequent matches against bots for casual players. Despite these drawbacks, the game's intricate gunplay and sound design contribute to a satisfying gaming experience. The tutorials provided for new players are appreciated, although some users find the interface crowded and reminiscent of mobile games. Overall, the game's resemblance to a 2D Overwatch with elements reminiscent of Soul garners positive attention from players, despite its shortcomings. The game Nuclear Option is a combat flight game set in a dynamic and realistic near-future battlefield. Players can utilize a range of advanced weapons, including nuclear options, to alter the course of battles. Each aircraft offers an immersive cockpit experience, complete with a situational awareness HUD to identify nearby targets and threats. The game features realistic flight dynamics, a highly detailed damage model, and a mission editor for creating custom scenarios. It supports both PvP and PvE multiplayer combat. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Nuclear Option is a well-balanced sim-like game with accessible yet realistic gameplay. The game's flight model is impressive, and its wide range of aircraft offers diverse combat experiences. The inclusion of a mission editor and multiplayer adds to its appeal. The game's soundtrack is a standout feature, although the audio could be improved. The visual effects and crash mechanics are particularly enjoyable. Despite some graphical limitations, the game remains playable and enjoyable for both aviation enthusiasts and casual players. The future potential with modding support looks promising. It has been hailed as a polished early access title with substantial potential, filling the gap for those wanting a more realistic ace combat or Project Women experience. However, some reviewers note occasional choppiness and limited graphical settings. Despite these minor drawbacks, the Nuclear option is recommended for its engaging gameplay and potential for further growth. The game is to Semmel as a fast-paced 2D platformer demanding precision and speed. Players strive to conquer each of the 7 challenging levels within a limited time frame fueled by cool pixel art graphics and a jazzy soundtrack. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Mr. Semmel features cute graphics and soothing music, providing a sharp contrast to its intense platforming challenges. They recommend it for both relaxation and intense gaming experiences. The dynamic gameplay, graphics, and sounds are highly praised, with a strong recommendation to give it a try. However, some reviewers find the game excessively difficult, comparing it to the challenge of beating Nightmare Circus without using save states. The game GunDeck 100 is a twin-stick shooter that challenges players to conquer 100 levels of intense bullet hell. Players can collect a variety of elemental crystals such as corrosive acid, freezing ice, eagle-eye homing, replicating magic, and sledgehammer blight, using them to create a powerful ring of guns and unleash havoc. With the option to choose from a selection of cards after each wave, players must strategically build their deck, as these cards can either empower them or curse their enemies. Throughout the game, players will encounter 10 formidable bosses, each offering unique challenges and the opportunity to unlock new ships with distinct gameplay features. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game is both fun and highly challenging. They liken it to Vampire Survivors and Brotado. The randomized card pickups ensure each playthrough is unique. The variety of enemies and bosses, along with the diverse music, from chill to intense, add to the game's appeal. It's easy to start, hard to stop, and offers a real challenge to beat. The card mechanic, unlockable ships, and unpredictable gameplay keep players engaged for hours. Despite personal involvement in the game's art, one reviewer confesses to spending over 35 hours playing it. They note that it's reminiscent of classic arcade games like Asteroids, Defender, and Galaga, offering a blend of challenge and addictive gameplay. Moreover, the game is praised for its diverse enemy types and weapons, all for a modest price. The game Parasomnum is a debut horror experience set in a minimalistic, low-poly world. Players must navigate a maze-like map filled with unsettling, repetitive ambience while encountering terrifying apparitions that can bring their journey to a sudden end. Despite the lack of procedural generation, certain aspects are randomly generated, enhancing the game's replayability. With a playtime ranging from 25 to 19 minutes, players can explore the depths of fear and have a say in shaping future updates as early adopters. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the debut game offers a promising start with its atmospheric chills within a budget. The overall rating stands at 7.5/10. Atmosphere is praised at 8/10 for its genuinely unsettling experience. Replayability is limited to 5/10 due to the lack of depth and variety. Bugs and performance earn a 7/10 despite minor issues. The value for price is exceptional at 9/10, making it an attractive option for budget-conscious horror enthusiasts. The game is acknowledged for its tension building, solid sound design, and engaging events, but some reviewers express the need for location markers in a maze-like map. The game is considered a solid horror experience worth the price, though it may benefit from improvements in the UI. Its short length is compensated by the overall thrilling and psychological experience, especially for those who enjoy nerve-wracking gameplay. The game is noted for its low lighting, recommending playing in a dark room for better visibility.